Hey everybody, I appreciate you hopping on this training video. I'm going to be covering some techniques today that I've been using for a very long time. And I think really if you implement these into what you're doing now, whether it's telesales or really even field sales, I think it will help you potentially close more deals. I'm going to be covering some things off of my live transfer script, but really this works in any type of sales, whether you're doing telesales or if you're doing field sales. And one thing I feel very strongly on is that if you want to close more deals, you need to trial close. The close essentially needs to be right up front. You don't want to wait till the end till you do your entire presentation. You want to find out very, very quickly by using a series of trial closes. This way, if there are any objections, you can overcome those objections right up front. So, regardless of what type of lead I'm using, whether it's one of our TV live transfers, a telemarketing lead, Facebook lead, or even a direct mail lead. Once I do my basic introduction and I'm talking to the client, I'm simply going to say something like this. Now, Bob, Mary, it looks like I see here you wanted some information about possibly maybe some different options for end of life coverage to cover final expenses. So this would be so when something happens to you, your family's not left with a financial burden. Is that right? And then you want them to answer that. Yes, no, maybe. And then you can use some probing questions if you feel like at that point you need to dive in a little bit deeper. So that's what I want you to start with. Typically, in most situations, you're going to get a yes. They're going to say, yeah, I did want some information. I did want some options on that. Great. Now, out of curiosity, do you already have some type of funeral plan or program in place now? Or would this be your primary coverage? So you're kind of testing the waters to find out, hey, what's their current situation? And I'm not going to get into the weeds on how to probe, but these are good opportunities for you to kind of probe a little bit deeper and find out, hey, what do they have now? Are they looking to, do they have no coverage? Are they looking to improve their situation? Or potentially, are they looking maybe just to add on to what they currently have? So once I do that, ask the question, is this going to be your primary coverage? I got to tell you, probably 60, 70% of the time, they say, yeah, this is going to be my primary coverage. Now I want to do what I call you can call it an upfront contract, a full disclosure. I'm basically going to implement a trial close right now and kind of lay out the process and just get a feel for where they are. So they say, yeah, this is going to be my primary coverage. Great. Well, listen, let me just explain this. As a state licensed agent and field underwriter, my job is really pretty simple. All I'm going to do today is just help get you qualified for the best program in the, state of North Carolina that's going to offer you the most value, the most benefits, but more importantly, at the very lowest cost. And Bob, if I can find you a plan that meets your needs, but more importantly, it's got to fit your budget. All I'm going to do today is just simply help you apply for it. Does that sound fair enough? So this is a great thing to say because you can, if they say yes, great. Okay. If they say, well, no, I'm not doing anything today, then you can ask some follow-up questions and find out right up front, what are their objections? What would prevent them from at least applying for the coverage today? So assuming everything goes correct and they say, yeah, okay, yeah, that sounds great. We can apply for it today if it fits my needs and my budget. Sounds good. Well, Bob, just to help me kind of understand what program would best fit your particular situation, out of curiosity, are you leaning more toward a traditional funeral or burial or something maybe more economical like cremation. And this is a great opportunity to be able, again, to kind of dive deep and find out what are they thinking, and you can ask questions if, have they ever planned a funeral for anybody and so on. So that's really what I want to cover with you today is just the front end of the script, because I think really if you start the sales process off correctly in the beginning, it makes the rest of it go a whole lot easier. So we're going to go ahead and end the call. I appreciate you being on the call. My name's Joe Johnson. I'm with Senior Life. If you like calls, training calls like this, do me a favor. I would really appreciate it. It helps me out, helps the channel out. Subscribe to our channel because we're going to be putting out a lot more sales content. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. This way, next time we put out a video, you will be notified. If you want to contact me directly, if you want to find out more about our agency here at Senior Life, or if you just like a 5-10 minute free coaching session, in the link below, I'm going to embed a link that you can contact me and we can have a conversation. So thanks for hopping on, and we'll see you next time. God bless.